Hi there and welcome to Foot Depot. Today I'm going to be doing a beginner's guide to bin sniping on FIFA 18 Ultimate Team. Now this is a really popular method and it has been for quite a while, but when it comes to actually trying it for the first time I found it a little bit annoying. I had to find things my own way, and it is a very simple technique, but hopefully this video will be able to break down some of the little glitches and the best way to find the cheapest players and the easiest way to get the refreshing on searches and stuff as well. So we're going to go into all of that, but what we'll do is we'll start through, and here as you can see we're on the transfer section of the Ultimate Team menu. We're going to be going into the transfer market to start with, and what we're going to be looking for to start off with, if you haven't got many coins at all, you want to start off by finding a player that is selling for a relative amount, so say 1,000 to maybe 5,000, that sort of price range, and then you want to find a player that is also going to be coming out of packs quite frequently, so not the highest rated. We don't want to be looking at 84s, 83s, anything like that, anything lower than that, and preferably if you can find a non-rare player that is selling for a decent amount of coins. Bear in mind that all the non-rares, most of them are 400 coins minimum by now, then that is ideal, and that's where we're going to start on this video today. I've done a few players, but the one that we're going to choose for this video today is Rabiot from PSG. Now as you can see I've got his card here, so we're going to go to his max buy now, and we're going to start off at about 1,200. As you can see there's quite a few pages on there, so what we're going to do is we're going to drop that down and try and find his price. So 1.1, there is nothing on the market right now at this moment in time, so that's a good point to start. So what we know is that there's quite a few for 1.2 if we skip through the pages, but there's not many for 1.1. So 1.1 is going to be an easy sale for us. When we go back on there now, we've actually found one for 700 coins straight away, and that is a really good start. Bit of a fluke, and it's great because obviously I'm recording this video for you guys. As you can see there's 700 coins straight away. We picked one up and we sold that for 1,100, and that's going to sell very quick. So what you can do is you can actually search, and what we can do now, we'll leave that there because there's no markets on, no results on the market. Now what you can do is you can skip onto Google. If you type in foot calculator, the first page you get up is a website called fifatools.com. Now on there it's got a FIFA 18 profit calculator. What you can do is you can type your buying price in there, and what I'll do is I'll put a screenshot up here of the site and how to do it. And what we've done there, we've obviously bought that for 700, so you type in 700, which I'm doing now, and then you go for 1,100 on the selling price, calculate that. We've just made 345 coins, which is really easy. Now that was a very easy example just to show you straight away, but what you will find is, so we've got Rabiot here, we'll go to search again and nothing's on the market. We'll go down to 1, back up to 1.1. But the way that people seem to do this, and the way that I started doing it, was by flicking through the prices, as I'm going to start doing here now. So we're back to 1.1, so I would go between, realistically if I wanted to make profit, I'm looking between sort of 900 and 950, so we'll skip through there and we can do it this way, and we might get a search pop up, but I found it sort of tiring on the fingers after a while, and I ended up not concentrating, and then I'd be accidentally going up a page, down a page. So you can do it this way, but there is a couple of problems. One, like I said, the issues I get was where I just lose concentration with keep flicking from price to price, and also the factor of you will eventually end up getting banned for maybe an hour, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour. But the reason for that is because auto buyers on FIFA before used to just buy players at minimum price, and it would be a system that would be set up to buy all the cheapest players, and then what it would eventually do is they'd end up selling them and making a mass amount of coins, selling them over the internet and putting them into accounts. So to prevent that, EA have started to put in bans for any accounts that are refreshing and quickly refreshing pages, constantly looking for cheap results. So there's a way around this, and this is the way that I've found. So if we go back to 1.1k, we've got a few results come up here now. I'm not actually going to try and buy any of these because this is what I want to show you. Where we've got 4 results there, go to the furthest player on the right hand side, then you want to go into your transfer targets. So for the PlayStation it's triangle, and it'll take you to the transfer target. See, we've got nothing in there, that's fine. We're just going to use this page as a refresh tool. So as soon as we hit the button to go back onto the market, there will be any new results will pop up. So we're going to start doing that now until we find someone pop up on the market, and hopefully they're going to be cheaper. But because we're in a different price range, what I do is I usually keep it at the buy now price, the selling price that I wanted to use, and then what I'll do is I'll keep searching. So you have to keep an eye on the price when the new car comes up on the market. and then eventually what you'll do is you'll find one and you can quickly try and buy it. Now this is the way you can see one's come up for 1.1 there, so I've gone onto it quickly but I haven't bought it, and you see there's a couple coming up there. But the reason why I do this is because it's the best way I've found not really to get banned from trading. I've done this for like sort of maybe like 45 minutes at a time, and obviously taking a little break in between. You see we've picked one up there for 900 coins, that's brilliant. We can list that up straight away for 1.1k as well. But like I said, this is the easiest way I've found to do it. Now there are a few little glitches with this, and the main thing is that you will find is that these results here, for example this 900, I've just bought this card and it's telling me it's still on the market. We've got other ones here, and if I try to buy them then it will just keep saying that they've expired. So what happens is cards seem to get sort of glitched onto the market, and they just don't seem to refresh for quite a while in terms of getting off of the market. So you have to be quite careful, and it can be quite tricky to tell sometimes whether the market's actually being flooded with cards at the price that you're trying to sell at as well. So you will get used to it after a while, but what you have to do is you just have to keep getting used to it, buying as cheap as you can, and making sure that you're not leaving a too minimal profit margin to make coins on. Now what I found on this is these low players are very good to start trading with. I've made loads and loads of coins from different non-rare players, especially when they can come up for 400 coins as well, and they do come up for 400 coins a fair bit. But what I also found is, if you do miss out and prices start changing, if you're noticing that you've bought quite a few cards, maybe 5 or 6, and they're not selling, make sure you go and double check everything and make sure you know what they're selling for, because if they're selling for a little bit more, you want to drop your buy it now price, and then you want to drop your selling price as well. If you can understand. If you're not catching up with what I'm getting, then please drop a comment down below, because I know this can seem a bit strange for when you're first trying to get used to it. As you can see there, one for 800, we've picked that up as well. And these is really nice and easy, and I found that this trading method just seems to work for me. Other people like to flick through the prices. There's other ways of doing it as well, but this is the way I found the most effective. So hopefully you guys can start using this as well, and making yourself some coins. And eventually, once you get up to a certain amount of coins, you can find players that are a bit more expensive. This is the technique. It does work with high rated players. I've done it with other players as well. If you'd like me to do a video on that, I can. But for the meantime, we're going to try and find some good snipes, and if there's any sort of glitches in the market and stuff that I can show you, because as you can tell here, all these cards here, the majority of these are sold, and they'll stick around on the market for a while. So I go make sure I'm on that far right hand side card, and then you can see that I've picked one up for 950. We're still going to make profit if we sell that at 1.1k. But what we have to see is that cards will stick about. If there's any other glitches and stuff that I can show you, I will put them in the video as well. So we're going to carry on searching. Oh, we found another one there for 800. This is brilliant. We're picking up loads of these cards now, and we'll be able to see if they've sold in a bit as well, selling at 1.1k. You always be careful as well. You will find a lot coming back up. You see that one's expired there. You will find a lot coming back up. So I'll be back in a bit once we've found some more trades, once we've listed some more cards up, and then oh, another one for 700 there, and then we can go for any glitches as well on the market. So I don't know if you saw that there, guys. I was on 2 pages worth of Rabio, and now it's just all of a sudden when I've gone back to search, it's dropped out a page and we're down to 4 cards. So all them cards that are stuck on the market, eventually after a couple of minutes they will just drop out off of the market, which is great, and then you can start fresh again. Like I said, if you go back and you want to search for low prices, you'll end up just going through, you'll keep switching between the price, and eventually you'll get yourself just kicked out of the page. And you see we picked another one up there for 950, and we are selling these, and they are selling at 1.1k. We'll be able to show you at the end the trade pile and what we've sold. But like I said, the thing you will notice when you get kicked out, if you do it the other way, if you do it the other method, is it will just keep telling you that there's an error in communication or something along the lines of that. But as you can see, we're picking up quite a few here. Nice and easy trading, very, very simple, and yeah, really just decent. So we'll carry on for a little bit, and then at the end I will show you my trade pile and how many I've sold, because I want to show you how easy it can be. I'm not going to spend too long doing this, because I just want to show you how easy and quick it is to be able to make these coins to start with. So yeah, we'll be back in a bit. Right, so we're going to skip back to our trade pile now. Not all of it is sold at the moment. We're just waiting for some of them to go through. But as you can see, out of the 15 items we bought, all these ones here have sold. Some are sold a little bit cheaper, either because they had a contract, no contract, or we were at a point where I wasn't selling as many, so I just wanted to drop the price a little bit to try not to flood the market as much. We've got 5 more there to sell, and they will sell probably more towards the end. Maybe if there's more 1.1Ks on the market, they will sell still, people will buy them. But the thing is, even if they don't and we sell them for a bit cheaper, the loss is not much at all, and that's a great thing about sniping at a lower level. But yeah, if you have found this useful, then please drop a like and comment down below. I could do some more on sniping, just a bit more in depth, some other techniques as well. If you would like that as well, then please drop a comment about that as well. If you haven't subscribed already, then subscribe, because there's going to be more content coming up from this channel regarding FIFA Ultimate Team 18. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.